What's up, everybody? Today is the first game of the season. You know what that means. Today, I just want to take you guys through my routine that I go through on a game day basis. I tailored this workout to work for me overseas. At home I have a lot more access to a lot of things on game day, obviously. But here in Qatar, there's also a lot of stuff that I have access to, but it's kind of not the same. So it's about 4 hours till game time, and I want to get right into it and show you guys what I do to get myself ready. I wake up early and head downstairs to my gym to work on my mobility. I start by warming up with some light foam rolling to get my body moving, and then I focus on a series of exercises designed to improve my flexibility and range of motion. This helps to loosen up my muscles and joints, making me feel more agile and ready to take on the day. I take my time with each movement, paying attention to what my body needs and gradually pushing myself to move more freely. It's calming yet energizing way to start my morning and setting a positive tone for everything that's going to follow today. After my mobility session, I have about 3.5 hours before the game. I don't have my car yet, so I had to order my food through the Taliban app, which I'm very familiar with because I have used it in previous countries like Iraq and Kuwait. I usually order from this place called the Real Acai Bowls, but today I wanted some almond butter, so we went ahead and got the acai vibes instead. The acai is topped with fresh fruit, granola, and a generous spoonful of almond butter. The almond butter adds a rich and creamy texture and healthy fats, giving me all the right energy for the game. It's packed with nutrients and a balance of sweetness and protein to keep me feeling light and filled without weighing me down. This gives me plenty of time to digest and get into the right mindset before the game even starts. While I'm eating my acai bowl, I like to relax and watch highlights from the past games, whether it be my games, NBA games, or even Euro Cup games. It helps me get into the right mindset, focusing on the intensity and flow of the game. While watching, I envision myself on the court, mentally rehearsing my movements, reactions, and strategies. This visualizing process helps me stay sharp and confident, setting me up to perform at my best once it's time to play. It's this perfect blend of feeling my body and preparing my mind for the game ahead of me. With about 3 hours before the game, I sit down with my game prep journal. I take some time to reflect on my goals for the game, review any key strategies, and mentally note areas I want to focus on. I always give myself 3 personal keys and 3 team keys, but the most important things for me are the small details that I give myself. I always give myself small notes to help get through the game. To mentally lock in, I'm reading this book by Tim Grover called Winning. The book is designed to shape the mindset of a winner. By the time I finished reading, the driver had arrived, and we had to drive to the gym. I didn't get any clips of that, but here's a view of the gym that we'll be playing in today. And there's about 2.5 hours before game time. Before everybody arrives to the gym, I just take a little bit of time with myself in the locker room and just listen to my tunes, work my form a little bit, and just hang out, man, waiting on the doctor to get here before we start my pregame stretches. This is one of the things I've been doing since I was in college. As we get closer to game time, I work with the team doctor to do some targeted stretching and mobility work. We focus on key muscle groups that I rely on during the game, ensuring everything is loose and ready to perform. Flexibility is crucial because it helps prevent injuries, improves range of motion, and allows for quicker and more efficient movements. The more flexible I am, the better I can react to the game's demands, whether it's a sudden change of direction, a high jump, or an explosive sprint. It also helps me recover faster, reducing muscle tightness and soreness after the game. Having a doctor guide me through this process ensures that I'm prepared as possible physically and mentally for peak performance. Unfortunately, I couldn't bring the camera on the court today, but here are some highlights from tonight's game. While we did end up losing, it was still an intense match with plenty of exciting moments. There were some clutch shots and great plays, but we fell short in the end. Even though the outcome wasn't what we wanted, we'll learn from this and keep pushing forward. Stay tuned for more footage and breakdowns as we continue to improve and prepare for the next game.
Let's take a ride. In the sky, I'm so high, in these clouds. Let's take a ride, in the sky.